Hi, my name is Koku with blackfilm.com, and I'm here with Emeraude Toubia, Flynn, and Desmond Chiam. Thank you guys so much for joining me.
Thank you.
We're here to discuss the Amazon original series with love, and all of you were amazing.
Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
I want to start with Emeraude because with you had some very different storylines in terms of how your love story and your trajectory tended to go. But I think that's pretty realistic. What would you say about that?
Yeah, it's so interesting because I feel so many girls, so many women are dealing, with trying to find love, the perfect guy. And sometimes you find the perfect guy, but he's not really fulfilling, he's perfect on paper, but he's not fulfilling other areas you want. Like, you want to feel the butterflies and you want to just feel other things that, he's just not doing. And I think it was really strong of her to kind of let him go and move on. And maybe if that means being alone, it's fine. Mm-hmm. So I think it's just really nice to see this journey where she, she makes so many mistakes, but she learns, and then the way she sees life, it's really interesting just how she navigates that with the people she meets.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And it's very interesting because Desmond and Rome, your characters were very, very different, but they offered something very different to her as well. I'll start with you, Desmond, because your character was having a little more fun. What do you?
Well, that's fun too, man. Santiago gets his mix in.
We'll get to the Santiago character. Talk to me about your character and what that was like to play him.
I mean, so much fun. Just a breath of fresh air for me. Like coming from a series of heavy dramas, it's nice to just jump into some comedy and have some laughs and turn up the set and just happy, mm-hmm. And get to work with this lovely cast of people as well, where it is like just coming with love. It's just been great. And just it's just on the identity level, like as an Asian Australian guy, we have that thing with being desexualized. It's just nice to play a dude who is just a full-on flirt.
Full-on hot dude too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Don't forget that.
Let's not downplay it.
I can't keep my hands to myself. So, on set, I'm like, oh, Desmond, can we rehearse really quick?
Right. And that's a great segue because
I'm like, yeah, let's go.
One of the things that I did want to talk about that was just so excellent about the show is the representation across the board, whether we're talking about queer or, like you said, we're talking about Asian. Rome, I wanted to know what you thought about, you were able to play an Afro-Latino character and it wasn't like part of the storyline, like you were the Black guy, you know what I'm saying? So how did it feel to be able to represent your heritage in this story and it not be like a big deal? Because, people don't necessarily know Afro-Latinos exist.
Yeah. And to be a part of the conversation to start, it's also amazing, but it's just really rewarding to have stories that are not centered around the fact that, my character, and also in real life, that I'm Afro-Latino, and so I just don't see that a lot on television. I don't feel like it's represented as much. There's marginalized and there's even more marginalized, and so with Gloria being able to take this character and say, here, here's his relationship with his dad, here's his relationship with, soon to be maybe girlfriend or not, and also with his friends. And so it's just been very rewarding as an actor and as a viewer too, to watch that and not think about like the story centered around the fact that he's Afro-Latino, but that he just is. And that's how life is. We go through life just being who we are, and things happen to us. And that's kind of what happens in the show.
That's the beautiful thing about the show. A lot of representation without necessarily pointing people out and making anybody stand out as some kind of like, some sort of a freak or some sort of example. Everybody just got to live their lives. And that was the most important thing. I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. You are part of something that's very, very important. This is a very, very phenomenal series. You guys did an excellent job. And you're all very beautiful in this room. So I'm very honored to look at you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. My name is Koku with blackfilm.com. You have to watch with love. It's a very important series. It'll be on Amazon streaming December 17th, and you'll get to see all these pretty people. Thanks, guys. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
If you want to see more content like this on blackfilm.com, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell.